Kia ora. So yeah, with this next part, so basically the bag foundation was all done, and then I needed to start adding in my side strap. So basically it's the strap that goes around the shoulder to keep the bag on the body, essentially. So there was about, yeah, 2 or 3 parts to this. The first part was the sides that would attach to the bag, that then you attach the strap to. So I looked to the other leather bag that I had for inspiration, and basically you just take the side of the bag between the open and closed flap, and then you just create some sort of mechanism to then attach the strap to. In some cases you can leave enough leather to fold it down and then put a loop in here and then just attach the leather, loop it back around and then have your strap. I didn't have enough leather left, so I had to add an extra piece, which is not always ideal, just maybe more or less more work, maybe a little bit more weight to the bag, I don't know, but it seemed to work out. I found some strapping leather that was thin enough, dyed it the same tan color, and then found some perfect golden loops. So I attached the loop around the leather, and then had to rivet and hold that into place, and then also attach that to the bag. So it's pretty straightforward, really. Dad gave me a tutorial on how to use the little rivets and how they would work. So you kind of need the right size. In this case I was going through 3 parts of like 3-ply leather, so I kind of needed yeah, a stronger one. In hindsight, I probably needed a thicker one in some areas, because it was quite hard to get it to stay in. So there's like a back and a front of the little rivet, and you put the leather in between. So you punch the hole, put the rivet through all pieces of leather, and then you attach the backing, and then basically you use this tool that's concaved, so it's the shape of the top of the rivet. You put that over the backing, and then you can hammer it down, and it just locks itself into place, which is amazing. There was a few other different ways to do it, but I found that was the best. The thing that I so I practiced on one piece first just to see if it was going to work, and then it did, all good. And then, yeah, the tricky thing with that is that you can hammer it. You want it to hammer it hard because you want it to really lock itself in, but often I kind of over hammered it, and then it actually dented the top of the rivet. So pros and cons there, things to think about. And then other things I had to do was I'd made the holes in the piece that I was going to attach, and then I needed to put the same holes in the leather, so in the bag part of the leather, so it was all going to sort of go through and work, which seemed to work. Yeah, pretty straightforward, really. And then it was just a matter of banging it down and locking it into place, and then, yeah, then I had my 2 side straps ready to put the shoulder strap on.